What's going on, everybody? Welcome to GmiasWorld, and what you're looking at right there in the bottom left is the Madden 19 Hall of Fame edition, the pre-order. What that's going to come with is a lot of different things. We're not going to talk about all the other free packs that you get. We're going to specifically talk about the questions I've been getting asked about what Hall of Fame legend should you pick. Now, it's one out of the five. Obviously, Terrell Owens is one of them. You got Rod Woodson, Brian Urlacher, Dan Marino, and Terrell Davis. Now, let's go ahead and take a look at why you should pick specific ones. Now, I don't know if all of you guys, how long you've been watching my channel, but I specialize in making sure that my viewers get the most out of Madden. Okay, regardless if you buy packs, you don't buy packs, but I am a grinder myself. I play a lot of solos. I do everything I can to get whatever EA offers us for free to make sure that you guys can get the most out of it. So the point of the video is people have been asking, what Hall of Fame legend am I going to pick at the beginning of Madden 19? And like I said, you get other packs like training packs and things like that that goes into it. We're not going to worry about that. That goes into the Hall of Fame edition. But that's the difference between the standard edition and the Hall of Fame edition. You get to pick one player from your favorite team also. One of the cover athletes of Madden 19. There's a lot of things that go into it. You can find out more information at easports.com where it's fully detailed for you. But for you guys that have been watching and have completed at least 2 rookie premiere sets, go ahead and like the video now so I can see how many guys I'm dealing with. Because if we get over 200 likes, that means that people have been actually getting what's going on. So if you like the video, that means you've done at least 2 rookie premieres. If you don't like the video, that means that either you're a hater or you're just here because you got to hear me and you're still a hater. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, it's just really crazy out here why you dudes do what you do, but we're not going to get into that. Pretty much right here, right? The rookies that I already picked for the rookie premiere. Saquon Barkley, I picked Denzel Ward, and I picked Derwin James. Okay? So obviously, I don't need Terrell Davis, okay? So for the guys that are asking specifically, you know, what Hall of Fame legend I'm going to pick, this already lets you know I got a Hall of Fame dude that's coming in at a 79 overall in Saquon Barkley, who is going to be more than likely guaranteed to get updates every week because he's playing on a team that needs the run game. Eli Manning has to establish the run. I keep telling you guys this. Most quarterbacks are going to do better, obviously, when they have a run game. Very few, like Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers, can do stuff like without a run game. Like the reason to me that Aaron Rodgers is like I would choose him over Tom Brady is because even though Tom Brady is you know, he's able to make the best out of, you know, very, very limited situations with his receiving core, he still has Gronk, right? In my opinion, he's been the most dominant for years. Like, I know Julio Jones is good, whatever like that. You can cover Julio Jones. You can't cover Gronk. Like, if Gronk wants the ball, he's going to get it. If he drops it, that's one thing, but if he wants it, he's going to get it. I think he's the most uncoverable athlete in football right now, right? So Tom Brady always has that. Aaron Rodgers, he had a dude in Eddie Lacy that will go to your house and literally eat your fridge. Like, he'll just put the whole fridge in his mouth and walk out your house. That was his run game. And he didn't really have, like, Jordy Nelson is not a dominant receiver. Like, he never had that main thing. Did they have good connections and good rapport? Absolutely. But it's different. Plus, you got the Bill Belichick factor and stuff like that. But it's certain, I just want to make sure I explain that certain quarterbacks, most of them, they need a run game. Troy Aikman he needed Emmitt Smith. You see what I'm saying? Like, certain people, you know, John Elway, he needed Terrell Davis. That's what took them over the hump. That's why Terrell Davis is a Hall of Famer, because he was so key. Even though his career was very short, he was very key. So when you look at this situation with Saquon Barkley, there is no need to get Terrell Davis if you've already completed this. All right? Now, going to the next thing, the receiver situation, right? Because T.O. is T.O., so we're going to get to T.O. last. Urlacher, right? Urlacher, you know, he's 6'4", big body, stuff like that. He's not going to start off with a lot of speed. All right, so I'm going to urge you guys to kind of gear towards a Leonard Floyd, Anthony Barr, Tremaine Edmonds. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what those prices are. You know, an inch taller, 6'5", with all the guys I just named. Okay, well, except for Leonard Floyd, he's 6'6", so that's 2 inches off of the 6'4" from Urlacher. We're going to go ahead and gauge that. So Urlacher's out. So Urlacher, Terrell Davis is out. Dan Marino, that's a very, very tough thing right there. That's very, very tough because even if you did Sam Darnold, he's probably not, we're not sure right now if he's going to start. And even if he does start, he's playing for a team that has no idea what they're doing. The New York Jets have absolutely no, since Joe Namath won that Super Bowl, they've just gone crazy. So we don't know what's going to happen with Sam Darnold. So Dan Marino is up there as a possibility to be able to be your, one of you guys Hall of Fame legend that you could start the year with. Rod Woodson. That's tough for me also because I have Rod Woodson right now, but I have Denzel Ward, who I know is going to get upgrades because he's the Cleveland Brown. The dude is walking out and getting upgrades. Cleveland Brown sucks, so whatever he does, he's gonna get medals. He's gonna be out there getting Team of the Week somehow, somewhere. He just has to show out a little bit, and he's gonna get those things. Plus, I got Derwin James, so I got two guys at positions where I can probably be suitable. What am I missing? A wide receiver, because I don't. You guys are saying that I'm sleeping on Calvin Ridley. I'm not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you guys right now. Typically, especially if Madden turns out to be similar to what it is now, Madden 19 with the way the height differential is, he's 6'1", I believe. Okay, he's fast, stuff like that. He's not going to be something that can be utilized properly in my scheme. Maybe for your scheme, but I wouldn't take him starting at 77 overall over Terrell Owens. So the only thing that where I'm drawn, I'm really, really torn at, is that if I take T.O., right, and they give me that schedule, the way they did it with LaDainian Tomlinson, where it's so delayed and it doesn't have any kind of real schedule, I'm going to be sitting on a Terrell Owens that is going to just not be able to get upgraded for a while, and it's going to be stupid. That's why I may lean towards getting the corner in Rod Woodson, because what happens is I think that he's going to start off with suitable speed because he was, they always give him suitable speed because he was fast. He was, he was a very, very, fast corner when he played. So they usually start him off with a suitable speed, and he might be able to play on the other side of Ward for me. And then I don't have to bring Derwin James down from strong safety. I can leave him there. You see what I'm saying? And then I could just work with other receivers that, suits me for that time. But it may turn out that once they reveal the ratings for T.O., that I end up taking T.O. Seriously, because he's 6'3", and if he is anything similar to, with the archetypes, the way that he's built, if he's a big body receiver, and that means something with the way the gameplay mechanics are, it might be more suitable to get the T.O. And this is what I was talking about as far as Level Master. They weren't very transparent with how they were going to reveal how they were going to be able to let this be upgradable, and they put it off, and it was delayed way too long. If they do this same type of upgrade schedule, for these Hall of Fame inductees and stuff like that, or whatever they're calling them, it's going to be very, very bad depending on what you pick. So between T.O. and Rod Woodson, right now I would lean towards defense, because if my defense is solid and I know that he's going to play whatever, you know what I'm saying, if he's going to play certain zones and do what he's going to do at the start of the year, whatever that meta is, if they're going to use the same meta, because we knew early in the year that the zone meta was 91, if it's something along those lines, I will go towards Rod Woodson. If they make it so that, T.O. just looks absolutely raw and the wide receiver, certain things matter, I would probably have to go T.O. But those are the only two. Everybody else, the Dan Marino, I don't want. Because like I said, if it's going to, depending on how they throw the ball and stuff like that, you might be able to get different snipes. You might be able to get other quarterbacks that are just base elites, 81s, 82s, that can hold you over. There's a possibility that they might do what they did with Gauntlet, the Gauntlet champions, and we might get lucky and get a Phillip Rivers, who I use for a majority of the year. I use this bum for a very, very long time, so I'm not really worried about the Dan Marino situation. Terrell Davis is just completely out. We're just swapping him out. It doesn't, no. Because especially, like I said, if you did the rookie premiere, Saquon Barkley, it doesn't even really matter. Urlacher, we're going to go ahead and look for a Leonard Floyd. We're going to look for a Trayvon Edmonds. We're going to look for another 6'5" linebacker, Anthony Barr, which is probably going to be very expensive. I just spoke about him in the previous video. You guys should check that out. About why he's still going to be the best linebacker, but you don't really need to go out, get yourself foreclosed to try to get that at launch. You can just wait it out, see how the price levels out, see what the market's doing, and then you go from there. Because that'll probably be the best realistic way to do it. So I don't want to make you guys go broke starting the year off, because obviously, what are you doing? You're going to want to be able to get things and do different things throughout the game. So if you take a look at my lineup right now, you can see I go for the big body receivers. Calvin Johnson, 6'5", Harold Carmichael, 6'8", Dwight Clark, 6'4". He's my shortest receiver. So the beginning of the year, I doubt they're going to have big receivers like this. You know what I'm saying? They're going to have the dude, Mike Evans, 6'5", but he's going to be very slow. There's not a lot of, Julio Jones, he'll be faster. He's at 6'3". So you might as well get a TO at 6'3" as well. And then see how that works out, going from that point of view to see how they actually translate their attributes to the field. Because that's the biggest thing. How do they translate to the field? What is Madden 19 going to do differently? That's what we have to look for. That's pretty much what we're trying to figure out. So that's what I'm going to be looking at launch. So those are the two people. I'm not sure right now, but I tell you this, guys. Sub to the channel. You will know when I pick my player and who I'm picking before you guys do it. All right? Because as soon as they release the ratings, it'll be a little bit easier for me to decide which way I want to go. Even though I haven't played the game, just based on the attribute, I'll be like, all right, if Rod Woodson has certain things, I'll be like, all right, you know what? I'm going to go Rod. If T.O. has certain things, all right, I'm going to go T.O. And then it'll make it simpler for you guys to understand what I'm trying to build with my squad. All right? So hopefully this has been informative to you. Let me know if you have any other questions. You know what to do. Leave it in the comment section. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time, man. One love.